What's up? It's Eric or iRock3822 if you want me to go by my name gamer tag. Um, Posting my whopping second Black Ops 2 video. And I at first when I was trying to do this, I kind of wanted to like give a big explanation as to why I don't post and stuff like that. But I'm kind of a new YouTuber and I don't really have any subscribers. And if you're watching this, you probably randomly found it in a search or whatever. And in that case, I'd rather you just watch the video and decide whether or not you like it. And let me know in the comments or on my Twitter. I'll put the link in the description below and just let me know. I do this kind of for fun. This isn't really a big deal. When I kind of started getting a capture card, which was, mediocre at best, it was actually like an old conversion for people who would want to take their old VHS video cameras and convert them to their computer. It was the only thing that would work for a Mac because that's what I'm using. And I know that everyone usually runs PCs and they're using Sony Vegas with their HD PVRs and stuff like that. But I recently got an Elgato, which is what allowed me to get this 1080p gameplay, which I'm very happy with, along with the live streaming feature, which I think is really, really cool. But it's, it's tough to, how do you live stream when you're someone who internet-wise isn't really known for their YouTube videos or anything like that? And if there's no one there to watch a stream, why would you stream, right? But that's another thing I really want to get into. So if you're someone who randomly stumbles upon this video and you like what you hear, you like the content or whatever, let me know. And that way I can start getting some streams and we can have a bunch of people hanging out. I just think that'd be pretty cool. A lot of my friends don't really play this game. Some do. Some kind of gave up because Modern Warfare 3 was kind of frustrating. Others are busy like me. They have jobs. They don't really have a lot of time to play or anything like that. But I actually do have some friends that just started playing Black Ops 2. And I think in light of that, I want to just post some stuff, and you'll notice from my channel and my videos, I'm not going to try to do anything that's been done before. I'm not going to try to go super nerd and analyze things and break things down. It's more going to be opinion based and my experiences. You're not going to see me go crazy 100 pluses because, if you ask me, some of these big YouTubers have special routers that give them the best connection ever. Not saying they don't suffer from bad games or bad connection, but I feel like, 4 out of 5 hours that I may play this game at a time, I have an awful connection and I can do mediocre at best. Some games I do better than others, and this game isn't even that super spectacular. And that's kind of the point of my video, is that this video is like a perfect catalyst, I want to say, for lack of a better word, of what my play style really is and kind of why Black Ops 2 caters to my play style so well and allows me to do well. You'll notice here that I'm on a pretty decent streak as of right now, and I'm running the Lightning Strike, Stealth Chopper, and VSAT, which if you're in a game like this and you run this setup, not only are you going to have super fun, I know that sounds really dumb, but it's going to be fun, and you can easily get them to stack on top of each other, especially if you don't have people shooting down your Stealth Choppers too quick and stuff like that. And you'll notice that I cycle through this pretty quickly, and consecutively, and it's a lot of fun. But the thing is, when I call in these VSATs, you think to yourself, well, why aren't you rushing? Like, why aren't you rushing towards these red fucking triangles that are just so enticing? And the truth is, that's what helps and hurts me. I mean, the fact that I was borderline conservative when it came to this gameplay is probably what helped me not only keep these guys from playing any kind of offense, because as you can see, I mean, these guys are getting slaughtered. And what's that score, like 84-33 or something, right? And we're not even in the second round yet. So these guys kind of had no chance right off the bat. But we're just literally running these flank routes and taking them by surprise. And that's honestly, a quick side note, this, for those of you who didn't know, is a Grind, the new DLC map that came out about a week ago. And all these maps are playable on Ground War, and I think that they play probably the best on Ground War, just because they're all set up in such a way where they have that classic Call of Duty, 2 flank routes with little, sub routes into the center, but that one central route, and there's a lot of cover, and these vert ramps are super cool to just run around on and stuff like that. And I just think that with Ground War, it gives you a lot of opportunity to make your own route and pick and choose your fights. And if you don't want to, you can go a separate route and whatever. I'm getting off on a tangent, but that's what I do like about it. I never really play a lot of Ground War in this game, and that's just because a lot of the stock maps that came in the game There's only about 5 of them that you can play on Ground War, and I feel like every time I choose the Ground War playlist, I get stuck in a match on Raid where there's a guy with a Target Finder LMG sitting in a window over B, and it's not really for me. It's frustrating. Maybe I'm too impatient, but that's kind of these maps have kind of motivated me to want to play Ground War on them a little bit more. But so essentially, what I really just wanted to talk about. Yeah, there's like 4 people there, more people to reconnect anyway. But more so what I wanted to talk about is like, although I'm not really running anything too high, I'm running a Stealth Chopper and a VSAT. The way that you see me pacing myself, even when I have a VSAT in the air, is the way to go if you want to go for higher kill streaks in Black Ops 2. Now at this point, I don't need to run and sprint and capture the B flag. Sure, if I want the points I can, but we have such a commanding lead. At this point, it's just literally mopping them up and preventing them from trying to take anything. Even at this point, they can double flag cap us, and we can just, at that point, let them come to us and kill them all off, and they still probably wouldn't win the game. I'm not sure if it's mathematically set up that way at this point in the game, but it's more so about just... I don't know. It's kind of, we're just running our flank routes and just taking these dudes out. But watch this. VSAT, this guy comes around the corner, had him no problem. Knew this guy was coming, about 2 or 3 bullets right in the dick, and the dude doesn't. Now, I don't know if that's chalked up to lag or the fact that my accuracy was shitty and I wasn't shooting him in the chest, but I don't know. Right there, I'm pretty sure I was 1 gun kill away from a 20 gun streak. And the reason why I also played conservative is because I seen that things were going my way, and I kind of would have liked to have gone nuclear, which is a 30 gun kill for those of you who don't know. But I died, and I'm still doing pretty good, and we're still just mopping this team up. So I'm just going to soak up the points and get my streaks. But even when I have the VSATs up, you'll notice that I don't sprint across the map to what appears to be a conglomeration of red triangles. And that's just simply because with the possibility of like there being lag from time to time, you could see a guy, like see a teammate just called in a VSAT right now. And there's a guy coming around the corner, and even though I know he's coming around the corner, he's still got shots off on me. Now, that was definitely because I had my back turned to him, but there are situations where I could have been facing that guy, and that dude could have just poked around the corner. And if the lag was happening against me and I was half a second behind him, he would have gotten 1 to 2 shots on me before anything. This part of the match is kind of funny because I'm actually literally running around desperately trying to get a kill. But at this point, my teammates have just gotten all kinds of kill streaks going on. And with the VSAT up, everyone is just mopping these guys up. But it's all good. But so another thing, too, that's also good, especially if you're playing Domination, and this guy spawns behind me and shoots me in the back. Another good thing about playing Domination and using VSATs is not calling them in right away. Like right now, if I had a VSAT and called it in, all the red triangles would be over by the A flag. That would give me absolutely no indication as to where those guys were. So what would have been better is if I were to call it in, probably right around now, because they've obviously all dispersed and tried heading down the flank routes and stuff, and I probably would have known that sniper was coming, and his bullet, would have curved like wanted right into my back, even though he shot above my head. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Let me know if you liked it. Please, like, subscribe, do all that. I honestly don't really care, but feel free to hit me up on Twitter, and let's see if we can get some live streams going. All right? Thanks, guys.
Nice work. RTB for debrief.